The best part of waking up is witchcraft in your cup. Cauldron.
Chalice. Disgusting. Millennial.
Incantations. Hi. Good morning, witches.
Good morning.
I'm Siren.
And I'm David.
And we are 2/3 of Millennial Incantations.
Ooh. Jamie's not here still because she's quarantining by herself and she sucks. We've banished her to the realms of TikTok.
Blammo.
So if you want to see Jamie, you have to get TikTok. We're Millennial Incantations on TikTok.
Yeah. No, the real reason Jamie's not here with us is because she's self-isolating with her baby. We are filming this during the coronavirus pandemic, which has just been awesome. Bravo to all our American leaders. Yeah. So anyway, we decided that it would be a great idea to make this video about magical morning rituals because so many people are finding their lives displaced right now. We have people who are stuck at home for weeks on end who could use a little bit of witchy structure to their morning. And then we have all these essential workers. Actual bravo to you guys because you're amazing. That includes us.
Yeah.
By the way.
Did you know that we were essential?
Okay.
Gracious.
Essential witches in the house. So people like us could really use some magical fortification in the morning to help us get through our hectic workday.
So we put together a list of just a few things that we like to do in the mornings to start our day off magically, if you know what I'm saying.
And a lot of this stuff are rituals that you most likely do every morning anyway. Our video is about how to turn these commonplace things into magic.
Because, like everything, it's how you do it. So if you decide that something is magical, guess what? It's magic.
Yeah!
A little secret. So anyway, let's get started.
So, number one, girl, breathe.
Breathe. So when I wake up in the morning, the first thing that I like to do is just reconnect with the elements. So one of the things I do immediately is I just lay in my bed and just breathe for a while, just a couple of minutes, just eyes completely open, just sort of staring blankly into the void and...
I've got it. Okay, I'm there with you.
And I just focus on the air from the surroundings, flowing into my lungs, perfusing my body, giving me energy and life, and then flowing back out into the world.
Yeah, I love it. That's beautiful. And as an asthmatic smoker, I sometimes forget to breathe. So, great idea.
Don't smoke. I'm just kidding, you do. I don't care what you do in your life. Number 2, shower.
Oh, girl, I am not alive until I take a shower, okay? I mean, a shower does get you ready for the day in terms of physically cleansing your body. But let's talk about how running water over something is witchcraft as old as time to cleanse away negative energy. So yes, you are physically cleaning your body, but you're also spiritually cleaning your body if you choose to do so. I have this simple mantra that I do in the shower every morning, and it is, waters of life, cleanse me, cure me, make me whole. And I imagine that the water flowing over me is getting rid of all of my gunk from yesterday, all of my worry and doubt and everything that's keeping me from wanting to go to work today, which is a lot. Okay.
I'm still caught up on your gunk.
If I could turn back down! Y'all like that? All right, and now the reason we're all really here, y'all. Coffee.
coffee.
Coffee, my favorite of potions.
Coffee is a wonderful start to the day. It gives you energy, it wakes you up. Also, it's delicious, y'all. And you can do so many things to perk up your coffee. Like, I don't know, put some herbs in it. Anybody ever done that?
Yes. I love to put herbs in coffee, and my favorite one is cinnamon, because not only does it taste really good with coffee, but according to like witchcraft lore, cinnamon is good for basically any magical purpose that you can think of. Protection, love, prosperity, increasing those psychic senses, happiness, strength, all of that stuff comes from cinnamon. And like I said, it's tasty.
And it's delicious.
Okay.
You can try any number of things. Nutmeg, chicory.
Girl.
Or if you're feeling a little bit more herbaceous, throw in some lavender.
I would love to feel herbaceous. I don't know what that means.
Or rose water and coffee.
Oh, I love rose
Can you
water.
imagine?
Oh my God. So it's actually really simple if you have an instant coffee maker. All you have to do is add your coffee grounds like normal and then add a dash of whatever herb you're adding to it. Stir that up a little bit and bam, you have your instant flavored magical coffee.
Ooh,
wonderful.
Delicious.
Yes. And now we're going to talk about the only reason that David or I have the balls to be on camera in front of you, okay? And it's makeup.
Makeup.
Yes. I love makeup.
Oh my gosh. Makeup. So in the morning when I am putting on my makeup, I envision myself painting on a spell. I'm inscribing my skin with a sigil, and I'm literally performing the magic. I'm setting my intent with powders and with creams and color, and I'm letting the world understand what exactly I'm going to do for the day. If I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna take control of a situation, I'm gonna have a fierce ass eye. If I'm gonna show up and be super casual and not care about a goddamn thing, I'm just gonna like, I don't know, put some cheekbones on or something, and that's about it. But basically, it just sets me up and lets me know this is the tone for the day, this is my protection, this is what I'm going to do. So I'm basically just wearing that energy physically.
When we asked our Facebook followers about their magical morning rituals, something that came up repeatedly, which I thought was fabulous. I never thought to do this, but I'm so gonna start. A lot of people would tell me they would take their foundation and they would draw a magical sigil with it on their skin, and then from there blend it in to like get that magical essence into their fierce ass face. I think that is so cool. I love it. Love it.
Love it. Number 5. For those witches who take medications daily, why not put a blessing on your meds, y'all?
And that is something that I really do. So I'm going to come out about something real quick, which I'm not ashamed about. I recently started taking antidepressants once a day, every morning. It was the best decision that I ever made for myself. And the reason I avoided doing it for so many years was shame. So I'm gonna tell all of you watching this right now, if you think that a medicine like that can actually improve your life, don't be ashamed of it, because it actually probably could. And there is no shame in taking medicine for your mental health. I'm Siren, and I'm here to tell you how. Okay. So I don't do this every day, but I do it when I get a new prescription. I have a little blessing that I put on my pills, and it's about blending magic and medicine, science and sorcery, so that these things are affecting my body in the best possible way. Thank you for being a friend.
And that's beautiful, y'all. You know why? Because science is real.
Fact.
And, I have to blow your mind. Ready for this? Magic is real.
Fact.
And they exist together at the same time?
And you can believe in both of them.
Can you imagine?
Another thing a lot of us do in the morning when we're getting ready for our day is select what jewelry we're going to be wearing.
And this can be as simple or as elaborate as you like. Some people, like myself, are always wearing certain items of jewelry. I always have my pendant on. However, in the morning, I like to, right before I go to work, I change out my little lapel pins. I have different animals that I like to wear during the day so I can channel their energies. If I'm feeling a little bit more ferocious, I like a little tiger, like a lion. If I'm feeling a little bit more ostentatious, then perhaps some sort of bird, peacock, something showy and lovely. Just like me.
Just like you. I am an avid collector of gemstone bracelets. I have one in like every stone I can find. And when I'm getting ready for work, I'll kind of pick out like, what do I think I need today? And usually like carnelian, it's supposed to promote like self-confidence and your ability to speak. And oh my God, you guys, I have to talk to people like all day long. It's so horrible.
Yeah, they don't like it either.
You bitch. And lately, since it feels like dangerous just to leave your house, I've been wearing a lot of my black stones, my tourmaline, my obsidian, my jet, because those things typically stand for protection. And girl, we need all the protection we can get. Okay. Plus, you know, protection from customer complaints, which I think are awesome. Moving on.
Another ritual you can perform in the morning. Super basic, super simple. Some of you probably do it already. Exercise.
Yeah, a daily exercise routine. And again, with all this other stuff, it can be as simple or as elaborate as you need or have time for. From my own personal experience, I do leg lifts every morning because your girl may be a millennial, but I have my grandma's knees, okay? And so I have to keep my leg muscles strong. It's something I do enjoy doing in the morning. It wakes you up, it gets you in touch with your body, which I think is a very magical act. A lot of exercises require you to get lower to the ground, closer to the earth. And again, like we opened this video with, you're feeling your breathing and just being very mindful about all of this. So really, it doesn't take a lot to make your morning exercise routine magical other than to just acknowledge that it is. Yeah.
And just like be in the moment, you
Yeah.
know? Yeah. Just like take a minute to like feel yourself.
Yeah. Feel yourself. I am so feeling myself today.
When aren't you?
I don't know what you mean. Another thing that we heard a lot about from our Facebook followers when we were asking for tips on this video was doing a morning tarot reading. I guess a lot of people do that, just sort of foretell how their day is going. And that's something David actually does a lot too.
I like to just throw a couple cards in the morning just to kind of see like how my day is going to go, things that I should be mindful of, kind of get in touch with my, I guess, higher self, whatever that means, access, memory, whatever, feelings, I don't know. Basically, it just lets me kind of suss out, like, am I gonna be a raging bitch today, or am I gonna be, like, okay to, like, be in the public? So I just look at that and I figure out if my ire is going to be directed toward myself or toward others, and that's why I use the tarot in the morning. I'm just kidding, but it helps.
You don't need tarot cards to tell you you're gonna be a bitch today.
Whatever. So the last thing that we have for you is this sort of like very strange and kind of obscure concept that I'm not entirely familiar with, but I've read about and I've seen on some sort of television programs where people in the morning eat something called the breakfast. Yes.
It's like, I got this. Okay, hi, I'm Siren, and your girl likes to eat. Okay, breakfast is like the most important meal of the day. No, really, I'm just hungry all the time. So it's like a common Christian thing to like put blessings on your meals before you eat them. And I always kind of enjoyed that growing up because my mom is actually a witch. She's just a Christian, so she doesn't know it. But why couldn't you put a blessing on your meal just because you're a witch? It's made of things that came from the earth. It's nourishing your body. It's as magical as anything else. So whether you believe in the Wiccan god and goddess or some other pantheon, or you have a patron deity, or even if you don't believe in any of that stuff, you just believe in magic, what's stopping you from invoking those powers to bless this wonderful meal you're about to eat even if it is just like a light yogurt, which in my case, it is not a light anything.
What is light? And honestly, it's a practice whenever you're having some sort of celebration. Typically, you would bless your food, bless your wine, cakes and ale. Typically, there's a blessing said over the food.
It's very witchy.
So, like, why only do that on a holiday, you know? Every day should be a celebration of your life and your expression. So, wake up and put a blessing on your food. Or just, like, say nice things and imbue your coffee with magic.
Yeah, nice things about your coffee.
I don't really eat solid food until about 3 a.m. Yeah, where I sneak out of my room and then I inhale the entire fridge. And then quickly get back
that's
to
where
bed.
it went.
Yeah.
So, that's what we got for you, witches. Now we want to hear from you. Tell us all about your magical morning rituals. What kinds of witchy things do you do to get ready for your day? We want to hear all about it.
All about it. Slide into our DMs, leave us a comment. We love having these discussions with you.
Seriously, I love reading the YouTube comments, but also don't forget that you can hit us up on Facebook, on Instagram, on
Twitter.
What is it that you do? Twitter, yeah, it's like a bird.
And now the witch talk.
And now the witch talk. Totally check out Jamie on her TikTok because she's beautiful and hilarious.
And maybe we'll join too as soon as we can figure out how to work it.
I don't know what it is. You can also check us out on one of the latest episodes of Witchy Woman Podcast,
where we're going to talk about Motherland. Now streaming on Hulu.
We're not getting paid to advertise them. Anyway, be sure to check out Witchy Woman Podcast and our episodes specifically. Okay?
Okay.
We'll put a link in the description below. Okay. Bye.
We haven't woken up yet for the day.
Yes, I woke up like this. Obviously.
Beyonce, you ain't, girl.